Hey, 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 Robert.
Hey Kim, how
Hey
you
Kim,
doing
how you
today?
doing today?
Excellent, excellent. Let's welcome everybody to the rundown.
Hello
Hello
everyone, how
everyone.
y'all
How
doing
y'all
today?
doing
Hope your
today?
day
Hope your day
was
was
good
good
today.
today.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, you all, you know, this is the rundown. My name is Miss Kim, and this is my co partner and creator, Robert Gant. And we're going to serve it up straight, no chaser.
Hope
Hope
you
you
don't
don't
put
put
hair
hair
on
on
your
your
chest
chest
today.
today.
Hey, look who's in the chat.
Hey
Hey
Bobby
Bobby
Hey,
Jean.
Jean.
Bobby G. Oh man, so this is top shelf stuff, y'all. We top shelf, and we know that our people that's watching us are top shelf, i.e.,
That's
Bobby
That's
Jean
right.
Lane TV.
yep.
Yep.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Awesome. Awesome. Well, Robert, as far as I'm concerned, it hasn't been a really hectic week, but
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I did find a couple of things. How about you?
Okay.
Okay.
I
I
found a
found a
couple of
couple of
things
things
here and
here and
there.
there.
You know
You
I'm
know
in
I'm
the
in the
studio.
studio.
There you go. You're right. He's always in the studio, y'all. He knows. Hi, Valerie.
Hey
Okay.
Hey
Val.
Val.
Well, you guys make sure you like the stream, please, and share us out. All right.
And
And
if
if
you
you
have
have
anything
anything
on
on YouTube,
YouTube,
put
put
I
I
love
love
bling,
bling,
no
no
spaces,
spaces,
and
and we could
search your
search your
channel.
channel.
Say it. Say it. There we go. All right. Let's get started with the rundown. All right. So now,
What you
What you
got?
got?
first things first, I was saddened when I found out about Harry
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Belafonte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He passed on Tuesday. And, you know, he was up in age and he lived a wonderful life, but you're always just never expecting it. And you never really want it to happen, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's
Harry,
sad. He
It's
did a
sad. He
lot
did a
for us
lot for
too.
us too.
oh, absolutely. He was an activist. You know, he was very involved in civil rights and he loved Dr. King, loved him.
Yeah.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, he paid for Dr. King's funeral, I found out, Robert.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And
And
he
he
helped.
helped.
He's
He's
helped with
helped
that
with that
march on
march on
Washington.
Washington.
Yes, yes, yes. Hello, David. Bobby, we got a super chat. We look right out the gate, right out the gate. Come on, come on, come on, Robert. Super chat,
All
All
right, go
right, go
super
ahead.
chat,
ahead.
super
Super
chat,
Super
chat,
chat to
super
super
chat.
chat.
y'all.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Super chat. Thank you, Bobby G. She said, "Let's get it." Yes, yes. Rest in peace. So I found
Yeah.
out something. Of course, we all know that he was a singer. You know, he was an artist of the
Yes.
highest caliber. So he sung.
Mm-hmm.
We know he did some acting, a lot of acting.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, remember Carmen?
I love that
I
movie.
love that movie.
Yes,
He
yes.
was a
Dorothy
sucker
He
for
was
Dandridge.
a
love.
sucker for love.
Absolutely. Didn't she get him? Didn't she get him? Uh,
Yep.
Yep.
and I love to tell you the truth, the movies that he did with Sidney Poitier.
Mm.
Mm.
You know,
Yes,
have you?
I
Yes,
know I'm
I know I'm
echoing David.
echoing David.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Man, we just got to keep on chugging. We got to
Yeah,
keep
we're
on
gonna keep
We're
chugging.
going
gonna keep
today.
going today.
Yeah. Yes, Valerie, I agree. Great movie. Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, do you think it's your earpiece, or did you put it on the earpiece, or you took it off?
I got it
I
on.
got
I
it
don't know
on.
what
I
it
don't
is
know what it
today.
is today.
Wow. See, technology is funny because the earpiece is supposed to help that.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, no consequence. We're gonna keep it moving. Hey, the Bud Files,
Hey, Buck
Hey,
and
Files.
Bud Files.
he was a humanitarian as well. And he was a philanthropist.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching the Roland Martin show, and Minister Louis Farrakhan was talking about him, and just giving him props. And you know what I didn't know? I didn't know that Minister Louis Farrakhan was a Calypsian as well. They both sung
Yes.
Calypso.
Yes.
So I didn't know that. And then I found out that Louis Farrakhan, High Trill Beauty, I found out that he went up for the same role in Carmen that our
Mm.
beloved got, you know? So,
And
And
we
we
see who
see who
got it
got it
now.
now.
right, right. Hey, Shannon, thank you so much.
Hey,
Hey,
Shannon.
Shannon.
So yeah, it was sad to hear, that he had passed, but he did so much for us, and he will forever be remembered, forever. Now, Robert, did you hear this about him? Now, I just heard this in passing. I didn't vet it, but some I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember. Okay, it either was the church that had Dr. King's funeral or somebody, and they asked him not to come, Harry Belafonte not to come. Yeah, we know it's an echo. Unfortunately, I'm
Mm.
sorry about that. Because the president at the time, or a president, did not want to be seen with him. Did you hear anything about that?
No, I
No,
didn't
I
hear
didn't hear
about
about
that.
that.
Hmm. So,
Wow.
but yeah, be that as it may.
Was
Was
but
but
wasn't the
wasn't the
president
president
JFK
JFK
at that
at
time?
that time?
I don't remember. See, I heard this today, and I heard it, late this evening, and that he was very
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
saddened because Minister Louis Farrakhan told this story, and he was very saddened because he chose not to go, and
Wow.
Wow.
they was like, "Well, aren't you coming?" And he was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not going to go." Go
Wow.
ahead.
I
Wow. I
swore in
swore in
1968
1968
JFK was
JFK
the
was the
president.
president.
So, you know, you guys make sure you thumbs it up and share out the live, please. That would be awesome. And don't just share it on your community tabs if you have it. Go ahead and share it, out to people on your social media, people that you know. Thank you. So I just want to have a moment of silence for Harry Belafonte. Thank you. And that's the peace and strength to his family. In the
Mm.
name of Jesus. Amen. Okay. So that was that. Do you want to go into another news item, or do you want to bring up something
Let's
more
stay on the
Let's
interesting?
stay
same
on the
topic
same
before we
topic
get,
before we get,
is
is
in deep with
in deep
everything
with
else.
everything else.
Okay, so now let me tell you guys about this. Now I know you guys probably saw this on TV, but I just had to mention this. Do you all know that a couple of days ago that number 45 was in New Hampshire, and he was doing, what he does, he's going around, he's trying to campaign, and he
Mm-hmm.
went into a restaurant. Now, there's this lady, let me get her name right. MSNBC reported her name as, let me see here. Oh well, I don't care what her name is. I'll crunch it. Larson Olson. Larson Olson. And she was imprisoned for her role in the January 6th, I'm just going to say it, attempted coup of the
Mm-hmm.
United States government. Okay. And MSNBC reports that he said, listen, you just hang in there. What they're saying is so sad. What they've done to January 6th, so bad. Patriots. I mean, hear the woman? She's a terrific woman. Now, she was imprisoned, okay,
Ooh.
because of her role. And then MSNBC also said that they had talked to this woman before, and that she said that everyone in the Congress that had anything to do with the certification of President Biden's election should be executed. Executed.
Ooh. Now, so she should be executed herself.
That's treasonous. That's treasonous. And then, wait. She doubled down, Robert. Guess what else she said?
Oh, what she said?
She said, allegedly, this is what MSNBC reported, that she would like a front seat of Mike Pence being executed.
Oh, Lord. She really messing up.
Yes, she did. And here it is. I'm just going to show you guys. Here it is. Right here. I'm trying to get me out the way. And it won't let me do it because I tried to get us down in the front. It's got me in the middle. I'll tell you what, I'll fix this.
Take me down. I think you can see a face.
I was just like, this is ridiculous. I never heard anything like that in my life, and it's just so blatant, you know. Yeah, look, Robert Jean said, "Wow," and Valerie says, "Look what Valerie said."
That's crazy.
So this is who we got. These kind of people running loose in the streets. What if
and they're happy to say whatever they want?
What if you met her on the street? What if you didn't even know who this woman was and she come in there with all of that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're gonna meet today.
Yeah. Mental illness is a serious thing.
Crack cocaine is a hell of a drug. Cocaine. That's not cocaine. That's that woman. That's that woman. So, you know, now this is the way I
That's living up here in New Hampshire and all that cold.
Now, you saw how he said, oh, she's a terrific woman and just hang in there, right? So now, does that mean that he was implicit in hoping or trying to make that attempt to be successful? All right.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, he hugged her, you know, and everything. And she's saying, I wanted to sit and have a front seat at Mike Pence being hung, being executed. Okay.
You should be careful what you ask for because it might happen to her.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back. MSNBC reported she didn't say hung, she said executed. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. Hey Patrick. Patrick's in the house. Shannon says, oh my gosh.
Hey Pat.
And Patrick says, you should see the people I see running loose downtown. Is it Shannon? Oh, I'm sorry. I
wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say it.
Especially when you run into them food joints. You guys, just like Robert was saying earlier, if you like to drop your link, Nightbot will drop it if you type in I love bling with no spaces. Okay, so anyway, I felt like if people are constantly saying that, oh, that was just a demonstration, you know what? That wasn't.
It's more than that.
That was an attempted coup that did not go right. Okay, imagine what would have happened if it did.
Because that was breaking the entry. You broke into the Capitol building.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
And then for what for the black security guy direct him away, who knows?
And had a hang 'em high gallows on the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a rope. Somebody took the time to, there was a carpenter to put that thing together with hammers and nails.
Because it was all planned by Trump.
Yeah. Bobby Jean.
He knew what he was doing.
I agree. Okay. Moving on from that. I hate to bring this up.
All right, we have. Go ahead.
You want to say something, Robert? Go ahead. Say your piece.
It's about Emmett Till. Are we going that way?
Yeah.
All right.
So, all I want to say about
the lady was Carolyn Bryant.
Go ahead. I think we're on a delay. Go ahead, Robert.
She just died at the age of 88. She died from cancer. And they finally found out that they didn't serve her warrant. And they said she was too old to be served. She was dying for cancer, so just let her go. I think they should have served her. Everybody else gets served.
Bill Cosby went to jail.
Right. But they said they closed the case in 2007, and that was it.
So the only thing that I want to say about that is that wouldn't it have been nice if Emmett Till had been able to live to a ripe old age of 88?
Yeah.
And so I don't know. See, the Christian part of me knows that if that woman truly repented of her sins and asked for forgiveness, that she has an opportunity, to be with the Lord. The fleshy side of me is like, another one got away. All those years, another one got away.
Yeah.
So we have to stay.
But just look at it, the Holocaust.
Yes, Robert.
All the Jews that were done, they're still prosecuted. They are now prosecuting all those old people. You should let it go then. It should be even.
You're right. Because the Israelis, they don't care how old you are. They will find you, sometimes dress you up, and get you back to where they can handle you. Bobby Jean said they should have served her, period. God is a living God. He is still working on me. Me too, Bobby Jean. Me too.
I'm with you in that boat.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can save these other two little small ones out for last because I want to hear your juicy tidbits from the studio.
Okay, we got Ed Sheeran is being sued by the Mama-Gay estate.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember his song "Thinking Out Loud," which was a
copyright.
Yep, it's copyright, and he's in New York right now, going through the lawsuit, and he should have learned from Robin Thicke and Pharrell. when they got caught.
Okay. So where is the case now? I mean, is it just beginning?
It's just beginning. They just started last week. So it's just they just started getting through it now.
Okay, so Robert, is Ed Sheeran, is he trying to act like he don't know what's going on? I mean, what?
Yes. Oh. Yes, he's trying to act like he never heard the song before.
Well, that doesn't matter if you heard it or not.
But if you look online, right. But if you look online, you can see him singing his song and add Mama-Gay song together.
actually
So
thought
you,
that he could get away with that? Do you think he would think that, oh, that's so old, people not gonna get it?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He figured the
The
young
young
kids
kids
don't
don't
know
know
nothing
nothing
about
about
it,
it,
but
but the
the
Marvin
Marvin
Gaye
Gaye
family
family
is
is
still
still
around.
around.
And we're still around.
Right.
Right.
But we
But
don't
we
get no
don't get no
money out of
money out
it.
of it.
Only they
Only
will.
they will.
Right. Right. I know, right? Man. Okay. Okay.
Cause
Cause
Robin Thicke
Robin
got
Thicke
sued
got
when he
sued when
did
he
it.
did
He
it.
had to
He had to
pay
pay
$7
$7
million.
million dollars.
They
They
ru-
re-
they
they
reduced it
reduced it
down to
down to
$5.3
$5.3
million.
million dollars.
So did Robin Thicke have that kind of money? He had that kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
paper? Okay, because
Remember who his
Remember who his
father
father
was?
was?
He
I
was an
He was
actor.
an
know,
actor.
but you remember his wife divorced him, so I was just wondering. I'm just saying.
He
He
got
got
money.
money.
He's
He's
on
on
one of
one of
those
those
other
other
shows.
shows,
The
the
Mass
Mass
the
the
Mass
Mass
Singer.
Singer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
So he's
interesting.
He's
getting
getting
Okay.
paid.
paid.
Well, I mean, if you have heard the song and you know it sounds, right, and I heard bits and pieces of it and I could hear it, I'm like, how could he win? Why is he even
Mm-hmm.
going there? He needed to throw himself on the mercy of the court and just say, okay, let's work out an arrangement like they did with Fox. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting.
And then
And then I have
Bobby Jean
I have
say
I have
Nick
Nick
Bobby
Cannon.
Dick
Cannon.
got dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
got
got
his
his
kick
kick
too.
too.
I
I
have
have
Nick
Nick
Cannon.
Cannon.
He
He
is
is
happy
happy
that the
that the
red
red
table
table
with Jada
with Jada
Smith is
Smith is
over.
over.
Why? Tell me why. Tell us.
Because
Because he
he
feels
feels
that
that
they
they
put so
put so
much of
much
their
of their
family
family
stuff
stuff
out
out
on the
on the
table,
table,
and
and
everybody
everybody
consider them
considered them
as
as
royalty.
royalty.
And now they
Now they
just
just
look at them
look at them
as
as
just a
just a
scandal
scandal
family.
family.
Okay.
Because
Because
we
would
never
never
know
know
they
they
had
had
an
an
open
open
relationship
relationship if
if it
if
wasn't
it
for the
wasn't for the
entanglement
entanglement
with
with
2020
2020
Yeah.
and the
and the
slap heard
slap
around
heard
the
around the
world
world
last year in
last year,
22.
22.
Well, some people don't mind spreading they dirty laundry like that. Bobby Jean said, me too. Bye round table. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay.
So it's
just a lot of
just a lot of
scandal.
scandal.
Okay. What next?
But they
But
still
they
trying to
still trying
shop
to
it.
shop it.
She's trying to
She's
get
trying to
it.
get
She's
it.
trying to
She's
get
trying to
something
get something
else.
else.
Okay. Okay. Who else you be hobnobbing with? Who else you be rubbing elbows with, Robert?
Let's
Let's
go
go
to the
to the
NBA. The
NBA, the
WNBA at
WNBA
that.
at that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ready. Hey, Rico. Rico's in the house.
Brittany
Brittany
Griner.
Griner.
Hey
Hey
Rico.
Rico. You know
She's
she's
back in the
back in the
news
news
talking
talking
about
about
comments
comments
about the
about the
transgenders.
transgenders.
Okay.
She
She
figures
figures
that they
that they
should be
should be
playing in
playing
the
in the
women's
women's
sports.
sports.
Oh, that's
I
I
don't
don't
think
interesting.
think
so,
so,
because
because
those are
those are
still
still
men
men
I know. How can it be
who
who
fair?
have
have
the
the
strength
strength
of a
of a
man.
man.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
so you
can't.
can't.
So they
So
should
they
have
should
their
have their
own
own
league
league
and
and
just
just
go
go
that
that
route.
route.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? The transgender league, it would be on fire. People would be out.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, yes, yes, yes, yes, yes.
they would
They
have the
would have the
hardest
hardest
dancers.
dancers.
All the queens. I would
Yes,
go see it. Would
led by
you?
Led by
RuPaul over
RuPaul
there.
over there.
Or that other man. That other man might give him a run for the money. What's that other man's name that played the fairy godmother?
Porter.
Billy Porter. You know he
Yep.
be he
Yep.
be fierce.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we could put Rico out there. He could be a good cheerleader too.
Okay, now you guys are gonna have to come up and tell us what you think about that. Look at what Patrick said. The best halftime show. Yes, honey. 2 snaps and a Zorro.
We
We
would
would
definitely
definitely
beat
beat the
the
NFL
NFL
halftime
halftime show.
show.
For sure. For sure. Let's see what Bobby Jean said. Nope. She said nope loud with 4 exclamation points. Transgender men should play with men. They overpower women. Okay,
Mm,
Bobby G, Bobby G,
Right.
right.
if transgender men should play with other men, those men, they gonna be like, nah.
He be
He be
going right
going
by,
right by
everybody, going
everybody, going
straight to the
straight to
hoop.
the hoop.
I know every
Go
time
ahead.
Go
somebody
ahead.
get ready to reach out, try to guard and defend, they be like, oh man, what you doing?
Imagine
I
him
Imagine him
giving a
giving a
butt
butt
slapper
slapper
at the
at the
end.
end.
okay. Shannon said that he can come up, so when we ready, he can come on up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a good one, Robert. Okay. Well, do you have any other good ones? Because I'm gonna I
So
got a couple of things that I just want to throw in there, and then I want to end on some real juicy stuff.
All
all
right.
right, I'm a.
Aaron, we
Aaron,
was
we was
talking on
talking on
another
another
chat,
chat, and we
and
know
we know
Bed
Bed
Bath and
Bath and
Beyond is
Beyond is
closing.
closing.
Oh yeah.
So
So
if
if
you
you
have
have
any
any
if
if
you
you
have
have
any
any
coupons, you
coupons,
can
you can
use them
use them
until
until
May
May
7th
7th
at Big
at Big
Lot. You
Lot.
get
You get
20%
20%
off,
off,
$50
$50
or
or
more.
more.
That's not bad.
And
And
if you
if you
go to
go
the
to the
Container
Container
Store,
Store,
you
you
get
get
20%
20%
off
off
a
a
single
single
item
item
until
until 5/31 to
5/31
the
to
end
the
of the
end of the
month.
month.
Just 20%. They already expensive. They're not closing, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Patrick
So
say,
So
give us the
those
so
are
those
juice.
are
my two
my
right
two right
there.
there.
Okay. Bobby Jean said, well, that's awesome. Okay, so now check this out, you guys. Now, I was reading about this. Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if, remember that Hitchcock movie, The Birds? I don't know what's happening. But in Texas, they've
Mm-hmm.
already, and I know it had to be more than that, they've already said that in Texas, they've had 2 bird strikes, okay? These are birds just running into jet engines, and the plane has to land, emergency landing and everything. So it's like it's trying to kill up people. What do you think about that, Robert?
Well,
Well,
I worked
I
at the
worked at the
airport, so I
airport, so I
understand that if you
understand that
have
if
a
you have
bird
a bird
strike,
strike,
you
you
could
could
fly on
fly
one
on one
engine
engine
for so
for so
long.
long.
Yeah, I don't want to though.
But
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 but it's hard
it's
to
hard
avoid
to
these
avoid these
birds when
birds
you're in
when
the
you're in the
air.
air.
They
They
see
see
them,
them,
but
but
that's a
that's a
big
big
plane
plane
trying
trying
to.
to.
That's a big bird at that trying to turn.
Okay, but the plane. Let's say you got a 747. Now that
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
thing is loud, it's huge, and these birds just all of a sudden accidentally run into it. Now I think they sabotage it. I think them birds is trying to take us out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
They
they
said
said
nothing up
nothing
here
up
should
there
be
should be
but
but
birds.
birds.
they doing it in Texas. See, they don't like that man, that congressman, that
They say
senator.
everything big in Texas.
They don't like that senator down there. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I think the state of Texas eats the most chicken. So it could be,
Mm.
Mm.
I don't know, it could be Chick-fil-A that's involved with this. You know them cows? Remember them cows that come out eat more chicken?
The
The
birds
birds
will
will
have
have
a
a better
better
chance
chance
of
to
flying
flying
over
over
and
and
going
going
to the
to the
bathroom
bathroom
on
on
them.
them.
So the plane that they tried to take out was a United plane and a Southwest plane. Okay, I'm just saying.
Southwest, I
Southwest, I
understand.
understand.
I
I
understand
understand
Southwest.
Southwest.
Ooh, Southwest are the only people that give you free luggage. They give you 3 bags.
But they
But they
charge you for
charge you for
everything
everything
else, so it's
else, so
not
it's not
free.
free.
I take that risk with the birds for them 3 bags. I take that risk.
Or
Or
pack
pack
lightly.
lightly.
Okay, and they said that the bird season increases between July and August. So I got a flight just leaving out of. I think I'm gonna leave out of JFK, and I'm gonna go to Vegas. So I'm
I,
like, I ain't gonna eat no chicken that whole week.
Look, go
Look,
at
go at
night when
night
the
when the
birds are
birds
asleep.
are asleep.
When they sleep. That might be a good
Mm-hmm.
idea. Let me see what we got here. The birds strike back. They have had enough. Yeah, free jury off. Y'all want free jury? You know how to get in contact with me. Look, Rico said the chickens is getting tired of us eating them. They want to eat us now. And Bobby G said, I'll take the free
Yeah.
luggage.
It
It
comes at
comes
a
at a
price.
price.
Okay. Okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about, I think anyway, I got a couple more things on there, but we're gonna keep it to a minimum because so people can come up. Is
Okay.
Okay.
the current May 5th? Hey, everybody knows what happens on May 5th, right? May 5th is Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de
Cinco de
Malo.
Malo.
Okay. So I know it's more than a drinking holiday, but I always have my margarita ready. Uh David Murray says stay away from Denver. They have the most bird
Ooh.
Ooh.
strikes. Woo, okay. I'm gonna take a non-stop, David.
Thank you,
Thank you,
David.
David.
hmm And on May 6th, something else is going on. Guess what it is?
What's
It's the
that?
What's that?
coronation of King Charles III. I don't care.
But why do
But
we
why do
care?
we
We're in
care? We're in
America. He
America.
don't
He
do
don't do
nothing for
nothing for
us.
us.
I don't care because the way he hurt my girl, I will never forget it. Women hold grudges. I will never forget the way he did Princess Diana. Now, matter of fact, if I saw him today, I'd take my earrings off, get my Vaseline. If I didn't have no Vaseline, I'd get my lip
Oh,
gloss,
silky,
rub
Oh,
silky
that.
now.
silky, silky now.
Made me mad.
She
So I
bringing
don't
up to
She
care.
bringing
Chicago,
up to
y'all.
Chicago, y'all.
I don't care. I'm like, look at this. Revenge of the fifth of Star Wars.
Yeah, because
Yeah, cause
the fourth, the fourth is
the
coming.
fourth is
That's what
coming.
they
That's what they
celebrate. Star
celebrate.
Wars.
Star
The
Wars.
fourth
The
on the
fourth on the
fourth.
fourth.
You
May
ain't
the
taking off
may the
earrings.
fourth
Yes,
be with you.
I am sure. Yeah, where's Shan? You know what? They need to have it since they got AI and all this technology. They need to have it where you can just reach out and grab somebody. I want Shannon to come up here. I want. Let me take off my. I'm taking off my earring. Yes, I did take off my earring. Yes.
Rico said it just got deep.
Period. Rest in peace, Princess Diana. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that hurt me so bad because she was such a lovely person. I saw her
And she
hug.
did
And
anything for
she did
everyone.
anything for everyone.
Yes, I saw her hug people and children that you don't know what they had or whether she could possibly spread that to her own children. And she did it flawlessly. She did it with character, with
Mm-hmm.
grace, with poise, and I didn't know her, of course, but I actually shed tears for her when I found out she had died, that she was murdered, or in an accident,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. So that's what's
Do
going
you
Do
on
you
in
know
my
know
what
world.
her
what her
favorite
favorite
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson
song
song
was?
was?
Which one? You want me to guess?
Dirty
Dirty
Diana.
Diana.
Ooh! Robert, are you kidding?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
I'm
for
for
real.
real.
Wow. Dirty Diana. Oh, Dirty Diana. Ooh, I remember that. Mm.
Yep.
Yep.
I love that song that Elton John wrote for her, Candle in the Wind. She lived her life like a candle in the wind. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
And
he
he
rearranged
rearranged
that
that
song
song
from
from
Marilyn
Marilyn
Monroe
Monroe
to
to
Princess
Princess
Di.
Di.
Yeah. Yeah. I had heard that. Look at Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Your arms can't reach back. Look, can reach back that far. You know what? Learn how to type. That's all I got to say. Uh, Patrick said they really get serious when they take off their fake eyelashes. Oh my God, I don't have fake eyelashes on. When I do,
And do
And
you
do you
know
know
that
that
Elton
Elton
John
John
won't be
won't be
there
there
either?
either?
He's making a statement, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay. So that's all I have, Robert. I don't want to bring up these other two. That can wait.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Do you have anything else before we bring the folks up?
And
Just
just
an
an
update
update
on
on
Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx.
He
He
went
went
back
back
into
into
surgery,
surgery,
and they
and
had
they
to
had to
revive
revive
him
him
on the
on the
operation
operation
table.
table.
And he's
And he's
still in the
still in the
hospital in
hospital in
Atlanta,
Atlanta,
Georgia.
Georgia.
Wow. Oh
So
man.
So
please keep
please
your
keep your
prayers out
prayers
for
out for
Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx.
Mm, mm, mm. Lord, touch the people that have anything to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, give his family peace and strength. The peace that surpasses all understanding that only
Mm-hmm.
comes from you. Mm. In the name of Jesus, amen. That's horrible. That's horrible. Okay, you all, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you came in and you may have forgotten to do it. I'm gonna drop the link right now to see if anybody wants to come up and talk. Oh, and you know what? I wasn't even thinking. Let me just show you guys these photos and then we'll get started. I'm gonna put the link in here so
Okay.
you
Okay.
guys can get ready. Oh, let me put in here what Rico was saying. They say P
Oh,
Diddy is
Oh,
trying
they,
to take
they
him
they are
out.
saying P Diddy's trying to take everybody out.
Wow. Yeah, well, let's discuss that. I want to hear more about that. Okay, I'm just gonna take us off the screen for a minute, and I'll show you guys these images. Mm, mm, mm. So those were some images that I had. You guys knew. I'm sure you know the image of Emmett Till when he was a young boy when he got murdered, and then Harry Belafonte, and the one I really like is the one with Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier. I just wonder what they
Mm.
was talking about. And then that woman, that was the one that at that time frame was when she was responsible for telling that lie on Emmett. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's bring up the Shannon show. Hey
Hey,
Shannon,
what's up now?
One, two,
what's
one,
going
two.
Hey there,
on?
hey
sure.
there, sure.
Anybody else that wants to come up, be my guest. The link is in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
no, I did.
no, I did.
When I said,
When I said,
I was asking
I
your
was
arms,
asking
your
your
arms
arms
can reach that
can
far.
reach
That's
that
what I was
far. That's what I
asking.
was asking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
your arms
my
can
your
reach
bad.
arms
that
can
far
reach
in
that
Yes,
the
far.
I
back.
can
In the
reach
back.
you anywhere you are. Anywhere. Bobby Jean said Mr. Belafonte was fine. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Good evening, Pandy.
Hey,
Hey,
Pandy.
Andy.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Harry
Harry
Belafonte had a
Belafonte
daughter.
had
What
a
the
daughter.
name
What
was
the
it?
name was it?
Sheila.
Sheila.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
He had a daughter.
He had a
Sherry
daughter.
Sherry
Belafonte, get it?
Belafonte, get it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
she was on a
She was on a
hotel with
hotel with
what you call his
what you
dad.
call his dad.
Uh, what's his name? The guy
What's
who
his name?
played
The guy who
famous
played
John.
famous John.
I can't think of his
Can't
name.
think of his name.
Beautiful
Beautiful
woman.
woman.
Beautiful woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we know who you're talking about, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
James Brown.
Um.
And
And
men,
men,
please do
please
not
do not
hesitate.
hesitate.
Go get
Go
some
get some
jewelry,
jewelry,
please.
please.
Don't
Don't
wait till
wait till
last minute
last
for
minute for
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
You can
James
get it
Brown.
right here. Right here.
And get your
And get your
cards.
cards.
Yeah. Don't get something without a card. Get a card and then get something to go with it.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, James Brolin. That's it. Yeah, Josh Brolin's dad. They was on that show Hotel together. Back in
Oh, okay. Bobby Jean said, yeah, she is beautiful. I have the
Hmm.
QR codes up
Mm-hmm.
at the top. The one on the left with the dollar sign is if you want to buy us a cup of coffee. That's the Cash App. And then the one on the right will take you to MsKim'sBlingBar.com. All right. So yeah, Shannon, what was it something in particular that you wanted to discuss? I saw that
yeah.
you made a comment on one of them.
Well, about you
Well,
said about
about
the
you said about the
transgender.
transgender.
I've seen it
Yeah.
I've
too,
seen
where
it
they
too,
say it's
where they
not
say it's
fair.
not fair.
Like I
Like
think I even
I
seen
think
it
I
where a
even
high
seen it where a
school
high
student
school
did it.
student did it.
He was on the
He was on
wrestling
the
team,
wrestling
but he
team,
had
but
a
he had a
sex change or
sex change
whatever.
or whatever.
He went
He went
transgender.
trans.
So now he's on
So
the
now he's on the
girls
girls
wrestling team.
wrestling
Now all
team.
of a sudden
Now all of
just
a sudden
winning
he just
all
winning
the.
all.
Wait a
Wait
minute.
a minute.
That ain't
That
Yeah.
right.
ain't right. You know,
Because like you said,
because like you
Robert,
said,
Hmm.
your
Robert,
DNA.
DNA.
I don't care
I
about
don't
the
care about
outside,
the
but your
outside, but
DNA
your
still
DNA
say who
still
you
say
are.
who you are. You know,
It's a male,
it's a
female,
male,
it don't
female,
matter.
it
But
don't matter.
Hmm.
DNA is like
DNA is like
it's just
it's
crazy.
just
Like
crazy. Like
like you said,
like you said,
transgender.
transgender.
I mean,
You know,
they can do
I
what
mean,
they
they can
want,
do what
but
they want, but
I say in
I
a
said
world of
that a world
sports,
of
it's not
sports is
fair.
not fair.
They can go
They
and do
can
that,
go
go
and
and
do
play
that,
in
go
the
play the
women's
women's
teams, and
teams, and
no,
no, man.
No, it's not, and that's going to have to be something that's going to be debated, and in court as well because that's ridiculous. What if young
Yeah.
men start having these operations so that they can move on to the women's side and dominate? I mean, people
Oh,
do
that,
crazy
That,
stuff.
bro. I'm saying
I'm
just.
saying just.
I mean, you can
I
be
mean,
who
you
you
can
are,
be
but
who you
I'm
are, but
saying,
I'm saying like
man versus
man
man,
versus man, woman
woman,
versus
whatever,
woman,
but
whatever, but not
anything to cheat.
anything to
No,
cheat. No, that's
I know.
people
Because
trying to.
I'm not afraid of going after you with Gallagher. So you're just gonna have to bend the knee
Now
when it
you,
happens. So that men versus women with video games, that's a different story. But when it's a brawn
Yeah.
kind of thing,
yeah.
that's different.
So I'll take you back to the home after
Yeah.
this.
Imagine if Bruce Jenner, who was in the Olympics, did that and ran against the women, saying, "Oh, I feel more comfortable as a woman now."
Oh my God, man! Say what?
But I gotta tell you, if they ever
Yeah.
have their own league, I'm there. I got a ticket.
Now that would work. I mean, because then
Me,
it's fair
me and
to
Patrick,
everybody.
I'm gonna be there
I mean, that
I mean,
sense.
that sense.
on the 50-yard line. I'm there.
What? 50-yard dash?
Give them some shoulder pads and tell them to go for it, huh?
Whatever they do. That would be funny. That would be funny. I can just see it. All of the queens,
The TFL, the Trans Federal Football League.
Yeah. So but it is not, in my opinion. That's my 2 cents. That's not fair for them to have that type of reassignment and then say, "Oh, now I'm a female," and so now, or vice versa. That is not no.
I've seen it too, vice versa. What, a few years ago, couple, two ladies, well, now the lady had reassignment or whatever. Now she's who had the hormones, had the beard and everything. So they said she's the world's the first man to ever have a baby. It's in the news. I saw it. I couldn't believe it.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's
You guys, if you want to, if you want to share your link, just type in "I love bling." Okay, no spaces, because there's some lovely people in here, lovely channels.
But Shannon, I got one better than that. There was a couple who switched.
Welcome, Bobby Jean.
The man wanted to be the woman, and the woman wanted to be the man.
Thank you.
Welcome, Bobby Jean, everyone.
Yeah, but
Hey, Bobby.
Shannon.
yes.
Welcome, Bobby Jean.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Bobby G?
Y'all better do what Miss Kim said.
You know, Shannon's a little slow, but it's okay.
Robert like to look on the bus window,
Okay, Miss Bobby Jean, Lane TV, what caught your interest? What would you like to speak about tonight?
Okay, I would just like to say that. Wait, am I echoing?
I don't
We're
know.
all echoing tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I would just like to say that the transgender issue really has me very upset. Because I don't know if it was an Olympic team, but there was this one American swimmer who was in the locker room.
Yes, Olympics.
And yes. And when the male came, well, I don't want to be disrespectful, but when the transgender woman who's really a man walked in there, the women had not been notified that person was going to be sharing a locker room with them. And when the transgender person undressed, they had gifts down there that women don't have. And my thing is, I want to respect you, but you have to respect me also. I don't want to see your balls.
Right.
I hear you.
No,
I hear you.
I don't want to undress in front of you because of your beliefs, which I have nothing against your beliefs. But why do I have to be
Mm-hmm.
I just don't believe it's fair. And why are you competing against me when we know naturally you are bigger and stronger and faster. So you're going to just wipe all women out.
Mm-hmm.
So women can no longer compete against one another because now that you identify as a woman, I have to compete against you. So you know you're going to dominate.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm not happy with that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I agree. And Patrick is saying women work so hard to get women's sports in high school, college, and pro, and they come up in there taking all of their achievements and records away.
And then come in with no shame and no respect. Like you're not even trying to go hide in the corner or say, can I talk with you guys? Nothing. You just come in there like you own the damn place. And I'm seeing your balls.
Yeah.
Right. No. And I like what you said, Bobby Jean, about, okay, so everybody's pushing so they can be comfortable. Well, what about you? What about your rights? And what about us being comfortable?
Right.
Why do we have to be uncomfortable because you want to be comfortable?
Now, Ms. Kim, since we are talking about this, can I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
So you know how they are now calling women and men who like the opposite sex heterosexual. They are calling us cis women and cis men.
That's new to me.
You guys know about that?
No, speak.
Okay, well,
no.
It's offensive to me. Because I cannot call you. I have to say transgender, say gay or binary, whatever the the word is that you would like to be called. I have to respect you. But you want to call me a cis woman. I'm a natural biological woman. I'm not cis. I'm 100% just all woman. And I don't want to be called a cis woman.
Okay, and they're saying cis like a sister, like SIS?
No, CIS.
Oh.
And that means straight woman.
Okay.
This is what they've come up with and what they've created. And when I'm reading the comments, people are so offended that we don't want to be called cis. And I just don't understand why you get all the respect. I have to respect you and how you feel and what you want to identify as. I really would love to identify as a filthy rich princess. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if I walk out into the street and just start eating grapes and peaches and walking in people's homes up in Beverly Hills, what you think's gonna happen? When I tell them what I'm identifying as.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to bail me out of jail. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Once
Absolutely.
they
I hear
get me
you.
out of the hospital, they know they're gonna beat the hell out of me. So I just don't think it's fair that you get to identify as whatever you want and we have to respect you, call you what you want to be respected. But in the meantime, I get disrespected. And I have to let you call me what you feel comfortable calling me.
Yeah.
No.
It's a no for me.
I hear you. And that's a good statement.
Yeah.
I want to welcome Rico to the panel. Hi, Rico.
Welcome, Rico.
Hello, everybody. How y'all guys been doing?
Great. That is you are right on there. And I had no idea. I'm going to do some reading about that. I had no idea that was the new, the new terminology, the new pronoun or whatever.
Pronoun, that's right.
Pronoun.
Wow. I just feel so disrespected. I feel, and then two. You know when gay men call straight women fish.
Huh?
You guys never hear that?
Oh yeah,
heard that term?
Yeah.
You guys never heard that? Never heard this.
I have.
Yeah, I have felt so disrespected for so many years because it's like I cannot. If you say that you are a woman and I call you a man, then you guys want to cancel me. Y'all want to cancel me. Y'all want to. I lose my job. I can't live where I want to live. I mean, you guys just cancel me all out and call me homophobic. But then you want to call me fish. And I have to allow it. And I'm just not with it.
Right.
No, right. You don't. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to speak out on it. I try not to speak on things that are very controversial. But it's just so unfair.
See, over here, your opinion is open. We take it all.
Yes. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Thank you, Bobby Jean.
You're welcome.
We can't hear you, Kim. Yeah, it's they're trying to change everything around now. Like if you're in love with a tree, you're supposed to like it. No, I don't care what you do with your tree. You can stay with the tree, marry the tree, divorce the tree. I don't care, but just don't let me. I don't want to know about it. I don't care.
Yes,
that's the whole thing. You do what you do, and I do what I do. I don't need to know what's going on. Once you go inside your door and you close it, I don't care.
Agreed.
You can marry the refrigerator. All I care. I don't care what you do. Just don't bring it out here and think I have to accept everything that you're doing.
Try to force it on you.
I agree.
That's same here.
Mhm.
World is so messed up, and they expect we supposed to
Mhm.
accept. I go ahead and accept it, but don't flaunt that in my face because I don't want to see that. And just like y'all
Right.
was saying, all these sex change. The men's want to be women, the women's wants to be men's, and then they get
Mhm.
out there. If you're gonna do that, at least let the straight men's know you are that. Don't just
Right.
wait until 6 months down the line, and then you want to tell us the truth, and then we put our hands on you. Then you'll say we are against the gay
Mhm.
community or something like that.
Gay
Don't do
community.
that.
Yeah.
At least let us know by rights because I don't convert with this world. I would never, ever, either when I had went to court and something that happened in the mall And when they had touched me, I whooped their behind.
Oh Lord, Rico.
Either one, when I was in courtroom, the judge said, "You have to call them ladies." I said, "No. If I know that's a man, that's gonna be a man."
Wow.
Because it never changed
Mm.
on their birth certificate, but on their driver license or whatever, or a piece of paper stating, "Oh, they're a woman." No.
So that's a segue right here. Can you guys
Mm-hmm.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear
Okay.
you, Miss Kim.
Yep.
If
Yep.
So
Andy was saying that it's some new stuff, cisgender noting or relating to a person whose gender identity corresponds with sex registered for them at birth, not transgender.
Exactly.
Wow.
it's too many names. Just make it in one word. Too much.
I just call them the alphabet to people. I don't got time to try to remember all
I
those.
know. They keep adding to the alphabet,
Alphabets, that
so
sounds so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But how are we supposed to see? This is my thing. I have no problem with anyone's sexuality. And I mean, I'm very serious about this. God gives you free will. He doesn't force you to do anything, be anybody. He gives you free will. So if God gives you free will, what do you think? I don't care about any
Mm-hmm.
of that. It's just that I want you to live your life, be happy, be prosperous, and let me do the same. But I don't understand why you require so much from me. I have to respect you so much. I have to give you everything. It's just all about you. It's all about you, baby. But then now you want to
Mm-hmm.
cross on over and change who I am and and it's not what I'm identifying as. I am a woman.
mhm,
You if
mhm.
you look up the word woman, you would be so surprised at the definition
Hmm.
today.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Let's
Mm.
definition
let's
mess your
let's
head
do
up.
that. In any old particular dictionary. Uh this is from Oxford. It says an adult female human being, a female member of a workforce, a female person associated with a particular place, act, or occupation. Is it something different from that?
Yes, I heard something different. Define female. What is a female?
Okay, let me do female. Wow. Okay, female. It says of or denoting the sex that can bear offspring or produce eggs, distinguished biologically by the production of gametes, ova, that can be fertilized by male gametes.
Okay, that
A,
hasn't changed yet then.
well, it might
Okay,
be
well,
another dictionary. By
yes. I just don't
okay.
remember which one, but it was this conversation being held. And so they were researching and they could not state what a woman was
Mm.
Oh,
or what a female was. And it was very offensive to me. Very offensive. Because I don't listen. I'm not really one to share. I'll give you something. I'm a giver, but I really don't want to share. So I'm not sharing my man or my gender. Okay. I'm a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I'm 100%. I'm a woman. And I'm not saying I identify as a woman, but I was born a female. And I don't have a problem with someone who wants to identify as a female. But you do not birth children.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have go through menopause. You do not have menstrual cramps.
Correct.
It seems like it's all cool fun, right? But it's not. It's a lot that comes along with being a woman. We
oh,
go through a
Yeah.
absolutely.
lot of
They
things.
get to dress up.
Yes, and it's you're dressing up as I don't even have a problem with that. Be whatever makes you happy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like
Mm-hmm.
please just don't downplay me. Why do you have to
Right.
downplay me
Mm-hmm.
and I'm supposed to sit here and allow it? And if I don't, then I'm homophobic. And you can't tell me what I am because I am not. You know, my favorite. I have twin cousins, Tab and Tam. My favorite cousins. I love them, and they're both lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
ride or die with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the conversations that we have. You know, they're very respectful, but I let them know, listen, I don't care what goes on in your community. You know, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not judging. Who am I? I'm not perfect. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not judging at all. But
True.
I just don't want my identity to be taken away? Why do you have to, press down on me, push me down to lift you up?
Right.
And that's how I
And that's the
feel.
problem. That is the
Yeah.
problem. You hit it right there because it happens all the time, Bobby Jean. Wow.
You know, I'm seeing something Panda had put in. I don't know if you could bring it up on the. Oh no, you got it there.
I'm bringing this
Hold
up
on,
right
sis.
here. I wanted to bring up the fact that she said, is this the one you mean? How they compliment each other, calling each other fish?
No,
No,
it's
it's the
talking
other one. I
about.
think he was talking about in the hospital that she work in.
Oh, okay, let me go down the line. There was a
But
story
someone said
attached
that
to where
that
people were in love with non-human objects. Oh my. Uh,
Eh, Yeah, I seen that one.
and then what is the panel chat views on how they are teaching kids in grade school about gender identity and sexuality? Some schools are teaching about transgender as well. This is true.
and some
Here we
schools are teaching children in kindergarten that there is no gender.
Well, you know,
Right.
they got a video game out already. They've been having quite a few of them out there, and I can't quite gas around it because they literally got a video game about two of the same genders laying in bed. What a child needs to learn that for? They don't need to learn that until they get 18 to 21 years of age if they decide to go that
Right.
direction. You
right.
know, I feel like don't drill something in the kids' brains and trying to
What
convert
they
them.
don't know about.
Right.
Yeah,
Here,
I
Pandy is
disagree
saying
with
in the
you.
hospital that she
Cause
works
look at
in,
Sesame Street now.
we have to address people by the
Well, Sesame
pronouns they
Street always
prefer.
been messed up.
Okay, so Pandy is saying that they have to address people by the pronoun that they prefer and identify as, regardless of how they present. It's the law.
It
Okay,
sure
but
is
they
right
call
there in the
but they
hospital.
call us fish, and they call us sis. Did Miss Kim? Can you research CIS? Did you
Okay,
research it?
okay, I'm gonna do that now. CIS.
You know, B Love and what's her young baby, young Darius, were having a
Yeah.
conversation, and B Love thought he was saying
Mm-hmm.
sis, SIS, and he was
I,
like looking at her. You know, their relationship is so cute, but he was like, "No, mom, sis, CIS." And they were just having this discussion, and I love that she's always very open to learn. But I wanted her to say, "No, I'm a woman. Don't call me sis." You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to make, new sayings to represent, how you're feeling and what you're identifying as, I have no problem with that. That's in your community. But I just want to be
Mm-hmm.
called a woman. A black woman is who I am. I am a black woman. And
hello,
that's
Mike.
that.
Welcome to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Bobby Jean, it says, short for cisgender. We do not make arbitrary distinctions between trans and cis women.
And see, so that, but they're not defining what they mean by CIS.
I'll dig a
Because
little.
Oh, it's another new word.
Cis,
yes.
short for cisgender, is a term that means whatever gender you are now is the same as what was presumed for you at birth. That's a lie.
Now,
This
are you?
simply means that when a parent or doctor called you a boy or a girl when you were born, they got it right.
Mm.
Huh?
Huh?
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
What?
Wow.
That is crazy.
It says,
Wow.
let's see, a cisgendered noting
I
or
think they're
relating to a
missing.
person whose gender identity corresponds with that person's sex assigned at birth. Mm. Now, here we go with the cis girl. It says most people who are assigned female at birth identify as girls or
Mm-hmm.
women, and most people who are assigned male at birth identify as boys or men. These people are cisgender or cis. Exactly what Bobby Jean said.
Okay, and Miss Kim, Now, define assigned, because what do you mean assigned? Given?
I know, right?
So it's not that. So they're saying assigned like the doctor gets to pick what you are. No, the doctor doesn't
Right.
pick what I am born. I am either born male
Mm-hmm.
or female. So when they say assigned, you see how they word things? It's just
Mm-hmm.
nothing but trickery.
Mm.
And Satan is trickery.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
When Satan's involved, it's trickery. So I haven't been, the doctor doesn't assign me anything at birth. If
Right.
I have breath,
Right.
God
life
have
breath.
assigned us.
Thank you. Come on now.
Woo!
He knows what we are
And
before we even born.
That's right.
yep. Pandy says the medical record still reflects the true facts, but we have to address them by their preference.
That's very
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I know what the judge had told me in the
That's
courtroom.
crazy.
I was just messed up. I told him, I said, you know what? You just confused.
Well,
I'm
Rico, when you say that, more than anything, what interests me is how you got into that courtroom, but I know it ain't none of our business.
Oh, I mean,
Who took you to the courtroom?
I came up on my channel and I spoke about that
I'm gonna look for that live.
because I mean the way how I feel is me and some friends we had went down to Tower City and we had seen these two chicks who already knew who they were, but it was some other females walking up and they said they was men's. I told them I don't get into that. I like female. I'm a straight PUSSY man. So I had went to the bathroom.
for
By the
men.
time
If
I they had stopped me and it was talking nasty and it was just messed up. I like, look, I don't care what y'all do. It's just for me. Don't throw yourself at me because I'm not with that. I already told them that. So things have went off. I got in a fight with them. I beat they behind. I beat up some security guards. I beat up some police.
Rico.
And wait a minute, hold up. I went to court. I had to stay out of the entire city for about 2.5 years,
Wow.
maybe longer.
Wow.
The judge was saying you cannot call them men's because they not men's, they are females. I said no. I said this was wrong with the world. We could go and set them any kind of way, but I'm not going to sit there and call that a female and I know it's a man.
mm-hmm.
And then the judge said, well, if you don't do that,
Mm.
you will pay more money. I said, well, do what you got to do.
Mm.
So I literally paid up to almost 2,000 some odd dollars just because I kept
Mm.
telling the judge that is a man, not a woman. Every time I said that, I never forget this
Right.
Puerto Rican who was in there in the courtroom said, stop it. Accept it. I said, I'm never going to accept it. I walked up
I'm
out of
not gonna
there.
accept it.
I
Mm-mm.
don't have to accept that. I was born in this world to understand life,
Mm-hmm.
not to turn around and I have to have them jumping on me like I supposed to like it. No,
They
I
physically
don't.
Mm-hmm.
touched you, Rico? They physically?
Yeah,
Oh.
yes, they did.
Wow.
And I blanked out, but it took a minute for them to bring me down. But I didn't have to be in jail for nothing. It's just idea
Mm.
by law, you don't have the right to put your hands on them. But okay, like I told the
Excuse me.
judge
Excuse
and
me.
I
Mike.
spoke in court.
Mike wants to know:
I,
did he touch your booty?
I'm about to block Mike right now.
Mike
I'm,
need a butt whooping. No, they grabbed my arm,
you're blocked, Mike.
you know. But I don't understand how the judge or anybody in the world to say you have to accept them. Okay, but do I have to
Mm-hmm.
call them uh if his name is Michael and now they turn around and want to be Sheila? No, I have to call it Michael.
Yeah.
But I think, isn't it a difference between accepting and respecting? Because I respect people and their
I
choices.
will. I respect people,
I
whatever they want to be, but don't expect I'm supposed to bow down and accept what y'all want to be. You know, you could be
I
gay in
understand.
this world, but don't change your gender because it's so far messed up.
Pandy said that's
Don't do
crazy.
that.
Rico went apish on them.
Sure
Hey, Prince
did.
Daniel, Robert. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna take over, Robert. I really would like to know what your opinion is because you're quiet, and I'm looking at you, and I know that mind going. So, how do you feel about what Rico is saying? You're very logical, Robert. So, I want to know, how do you feel about that?
Go Rico. Go Rico.
Yeah, I put you on the
I'm
phone,
call
baby.
see, knowing me, I would call them a shim anyway. I would have covered both ends
Hmm.
in that court. I would like shim. He said he or she. They don't want to know, but you're not gonna touch me. I'm not gonna say that you're a she and I know you're a he.
Hmm.
It doesn't make any sense.
Hmm.
When God put you on this earth, He gave you what you're supposed to be. You're a man. You're a woman. You want to change it up and say, "Oh, I look better in men's clothes." Well, that's on you. Just put on the men's clothes and leave it at that. But you can't have me change my mind. I know what God gave me the common sense to do and say, and I know what you are.
But what if
Now
the person
Patrick is
is?
saying
I'm not going to change it just because you want me to.
But what if they're
Patrick is saying,
respectful to
see,
you?
that is this transgender movement came out of nowhere, and now you have to conform to the new language pronouns. They have more rights now, so you can get in trouble for talking right. Laugh out
That is true. That is true.
loud.
But what would you? How do you feel, Robert? If you just seen a person, okay, you were just standing in line, and
Hmm.
a person came up in line behind you, very respectful. You speak, you both you know speak to one another, and just you're holding a conversation, and then you
Hmm.
find out that you're thinking this is a biological woman, but it turns out to be a transgender woman. I don't know you personally, but I can tell that you would not be disrespectful to that person. I just don't see that.
I will have a conversation. I have a conversation with them, but that's as far as it go.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna look them as a human being
Yes.
Right.
first.
Yeah.
So that's as far as it's gonna go. But if they try to hit on me like they did Rico, oh, now I'm gonna forget that I go to church and I'm a deacon. I'm gonna knock you in your mouth.
I
See,
So
understand.
now we have a different problem.
I
Robert,
understand.
that sound like the grill master. He always want to punch people, you know. But I have had.
And I know you're not supposed to do that because I have a lot to lose.
Well, you end up, they make you so angry, or you allow yourself to react to that stimulus, you know, and then you get yourself in trouble
Hmm.
because you're not supposed to hit people, just because they say something to you.
Hmm.
However, you don't want them saying that to you. So I had an incident once
Right.
where a woman came on to me, and I said, oh, I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't root for that team. And I'm like, I'm strictly dickly. And so
I
she
Hmm.
was
said
like,
strictly.
and she said, well, you don't know that you never missed, you might like it. I said, now see, now you crossed the line.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now I'm not
Right.
gonna talk with you anymore. You need to turn around and go your merry way, because I'm not gonna have you try to force me,
Hmm.
or trick me into seeing what you got. I don't want what you got. I got what I want, you know? Yeah. So
Hmm.
that's when you get angry. And I can see people getting angry because of,
Yeah.
situations like that. And I don't blame Rico.
But I think that men, it's a little different with men. I've had, women hit on me before. I had this one woman hit on me, but it was
Hmm.
sneaky the way she hit on me. So it was very offensive. But I've had women hit on me
Hmm.
before, and I'm just like, I'm not interested. I don't date women, and
Hmm.
and but I've never been just. I don't think women get upset the way men do, because men are masculine. You know,
Yes.
they're manly, masculine
Hmm.
men. So when they're straight, it's very offensive to them because it's just different. Men are looked at totally different when they're gay, or if they were attracted to a gay man. So straight men get very offended. I don't think it's the same with women. We don't get as offended as men do.
I agree, Bobby Jean, because I talked to my husband about things like that, and he's like straight up, he has punched dudes in their mouth, when they said anything that was like that. It wasn't like, man, get out my face. It was just like, boom, They don't.
Mike has a word. Mike has a word for the men on the panel. Okay, Mike has a word. I'm out reading.
I was be angry, but sin not.
Now, is this the same Mike? Is this the same Mike?
This is Bishop Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
I know he didn't.
Yes, he did. Rico, that was for you. He said the Bible says be angry, but sin not. If the transgender person rubs you on your shoulder.
Don't touch me.
I don't know what Bible he got that from. They need to burn that bad boy.
Did y'all see that movie, the Crying Game?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Whitaker.
Ugh.
You didn't see
You've
that?
Never seen the Crying Game, Robert?
Okay, we can't tell him again.
No.
I'm not gonna say no, but
you can tell me because I ain't gonna watch it.
Why? Why do men do that? Tell me, why do men do that? Men do that. Why?
You really want to know, Robert? You sure?
I was forced to watch it, and I didn't want to watch it.
Oh
no! So I know I don't want to watch it. Rico didn't want to watch it.
Now see, Rico don't watch hardly nothing, but he was forced to watch that one.
I am tickled.
Just like I didn't. Everybody said, "Oh, go see Brokeback Mountain." Well, that title alone telling you something. Don't go see it. That's not for me.
Especially if something say broke down mountain. That don't make no sense. I don't like that.
Broke down mountain.
He broke his back. Like what?
Let me just stay away from it.
Trying to get on that mountain. I stay away from that.
That was a good movie.
I ain't getting on that mountain. That's the mountain I don't want to get on. Oh, don't want to see how they broke it.
Robert, you don't want to get on that mountain. Now you don't want to. When I saw it, I didn't know what it was about. And then when I started, I was like, "Oh shoot! Wait a minute."
Yes. When I watched the Crying Game, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go back to the Crying Game. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead. Okay.
When I watched the Crying Game for the first like 15, 20 minutes, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't understand. I was like, what the hell? Then I got it. And I said, oh.
That's when I walked away. I'm like, I don't want to see this.
Okay.
Thank you. I will never see that movie. I'll make sure that's off my list. Thank y'all.
So okay, I'm gonna tell you this. So okay, anybody who don't want to hear this spoiler, close your ears right now or mute. Turn off your speaker. Okay, the Crying Game, and I remember our whole family went to go see it, and my mother. Well, there was a man that fell in love with this woman, and they was all the rage and everything, and come to find out later on, after he fell in love with her, that she was a man.
Woo!
It was terrible. And my mother called it at the beginning of the movie. 10 minutes in, she said, "That's a man." We were like, "Oh, yeah." She called it, Bobby G.
Yes.
My mother was good at that. She had a discerning spirit, and the bonus was she was a barmaid before I was born, so she met all different kinds of people.
Wow.
You know.
And sure, Shannon said, "Be a man." Robert, no, I am being a man. I'm not going to see it. Because
Uh-oh,
someone be
that's
crying, it'd be a whole different movie when I get done.
you are not missing nothing in Brokeback Mountain unless you want to see two cowboys get on their backs.
And
Okay,
I don't want to.
be a man and see. Oh, that's right.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you the broke down mountain,
Broke
and I
down.
know
Brokeback Mountain, Rico.
broke down mountain or whatever. How
Thank you, David,
pronounce
for
that
coming
stuff.
through.
My friends and them, they like Western cowboy stuff. So when they went to go see it,
Good
they
night,
came
David.
back and let us know. They walked the hell up out of there. Wanted their money back.
I would too, and I want the money I spent on the popcorn.
Everything.
Wait a minute, I got one for y'all. I cannot remember the name of it, and I probably was too young to see it. But I saw a movie where it was a suburban couple. They were probably in their 30s, mid 30s, and he told his wife that he was gay. He had been out there with men, living undercover on the down low, all that time. And she was like, what? No, you're not. He was like, yes, I am. That was the first time they ever really came out with something like that. It's like, oh.
Wow.
I don't know the name of the movie. It sounds familiar, though.
That's crazy.
And you know what?
That's like watching Suits, and the Birdcage.
Yeah.
The Birdcage was funny as all.
I hated that. That is really stupid. I had to walk away from that.
I'm like my husband. My husband don't want to see anything like that, like Tu Wong Fu. Well, actually, my mother didn't want to see it either. My mother got mad when Wesley Snipes dressed as a woman. She was pissed.
He was an ugly black woman that day.
What about Ving Rhames?
That was an ugly woman.
Yes.
He was her sex symbol, and so when she saw him like that,
sure, he made Great Jones.
You're right on that one, Bobby Jean. Ving Rhames was horrible.
I ain't never heard
Ving Rhames was in it.
No, he was in.
He did, yeah.
Valentine. What was it? Holiday.
Valentine's.
Something like that. Holiday
Valentine's. Yeah.
Something like that. And
Holiday. Yeah, good. Thank you, Shoshana. Holiday.
Okay. And but this is what's interesting to me as we all discuss this. Men never want to see two men, but they don't mind seeing two women. No one ever complains, about on Set It Off when Queen Latifah had her little girlfriend.
I didn't even want to see that.
I'm a lesbian.
I didn't even want to see that.
That's very interesting. You don't see Rico. Rico said Rico ain't paying attention. Rico done muted because he don't want to hear this part.
I don't want to see two women either.
I love to see two women.
See,
I like what they do.
I want to see me in the woman. I want to see two women going at it.
I like to be there. I'd be the video man. All up in there. Like,
it's the name of it is Holiday Heart, y'all.
Holiday Heart.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, but see, look at Mike 2.0 clapping. Patrick, she speaks the truth. Yes, because men never complain about seeing two women, but they just cannot handle two men. And especially, I know that's just across the board with race, but especially within the black race, men, oh no, please do not talk about homosexuality unless it's involving two women, and then therefore they're patient. They want to counsel the two women. They would like to be on the phone with the two women, and they would like video or to be there in person.
Shannon, so what about Flip Wilson as Geraldine? And why did you get off the panel? Where you at?
He just dropped down.
Flip Wilson as Geraldine.
He had to go boo boo.
Robert, was that like one of the first times that we seen a man in?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't the first one.
No, it happened before because first time seeing a black man for me doing it.
Okay.
Because Richard Pryor done it several times in JoJo Dancer. Yeah, it's like
look at Mike 2.0.
If you want,
Me, the pastor's
And if
wife,
you
and
want
another
to,
woman from the church. It's okay.
Bishop Mike, we praying
oh
that you
Lord,
make it into heaven. Robert Patrick has a good comment. I don't want to read it.
No, this is not true.
does that work for women as well?
No,
Can they watch two dudes rather
no,
than two women?
The
that's
devil
sickening
is
to
a
me.
lie. The
That's
devil
sickening to
is a
me.
liar. Yes, no way, Jose. I like a
Mm,
very masculine straight man. It would be such a turn off to me. I would be very upset. I you know, I would
mhm.
never, I'm not a violent person. I will protect myself and defend my family and defend
Mm.
myself. But I'm telling you, I don't know what
Right.
I would do if I walked in and I seen my man with another man. I don't know what I would do. I mean, if I
Pop
seen him with
off.
another woman, I know what I would do. I would be very hurt. I would be very angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I would be violent. But if I seen him with a man, it would be so much about me. Like it would
Yeah. Like
it could
Mm.
instead of
that
being with a woman, you
So
with
you
a
so
man? You with a man?
yeah.
okay, you would think I wasn't more all this woman I got here, and you had to be with a man. What's this wrong?
But
That'll bring your confidence down, I'm
yeah,
sure.
but I would never well no, it wouldn't bring mine down. But
No,
no,
no.
but no, not because like I think I'm all that or anything,
Yeah.
but it's because if a man desires a man, I'm a woman. I'm a feminine woman, so I don't have any
Right.
masculine, qualities
Right.
about myself.
Oh,
But it's just the trickery because I don't want to date you. I don't want to
Right.
have anything to do with you sexually if you are sleeping with men at all. I just don't. So you're beyond deceitful because you're forcing me into something that I don't want to be a part of. I be
Bobby Jean,
involved
there's a
in.
message for you.
There's a message for me.
It says, "So you trying to see Prince Daniel?"
Miss Kim, why do we have to read Mike 2.0 comment?
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm gonna answer you, Miss Kim.
Okay.
I just don't understand why Mike is in here trolling us.
He must have followed you, Bobby G.
Yeah, something's wrong with Mike. Something's wrong with him.
Mm.
Patrick, that
Pastor
makes
says
it
that
worse.
makes it worse. It is bad if it is another woman, but even worse if you catch with a man. Oh my goodness.
But
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
My
I would
husband
expect
likes
another
that too.
woman.
And I would trick him time. What I do with my husband, because like
Hmm.
he'll be watching something and then all of a sudden it'll be two women. I'll say, "Oh, cut that out." He like, "Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that." So then I got him back. And then one time I waited till I heard him coming down the hallway. And I put on two men and I clicked it right when he came in and he said, "Oh man, no, no, no."
Yes.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't we women
Hey Shannon,
we
you back?
welcome back, Shannon. The
Well,
Shannon
I
Welcome.
had
chat.
somebody told me I was a hypocrite
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back.
just
Sorry.
because I like to see two women's doing it, but I gotta look at two
I
guys.
don't.
I'm like, nah, who want to see somebody plunging somebody? Who
Okay, I
supposed to
got a
come
question,
out,
Rico.
not going in?
Do
Hmm?
you want to see? Do you like the two women because you thinking that you can be there with them, or you just want to see them doing whatever?
I would just want to be. I want to be all up in there getting greasy with them.
Oh my gosh, Rico.
Okay,
Don't hold
honest
back.
answer.
That to me that's a turn on.
Don't hold
Mm-mm-mm.
back, Rico. Tell us what you really feel.
I am telling you how I feel. Let me get all up in there.
I asked the question.
My whole body be that video camera for them.
Oh my goodness.
Well, see
Oh
now, I
Lord.
wonder why
How the little kids? Nah, 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 nah.
My eyes are burning.
I wonder why women. Now, there's always an exception to the rule. Everybody knows that. But I wonder why women don't
Mm-hmm.
get that turn on with the two men and thinking like, "Ooh, I can be in there." I don't know. I don't know. We just don't.
We don't because women are attracted to math. I'm saying straight women. I'm speaking for me and Ms. Kim.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Not everybody. Just us two. We're attracted to masculine men.
Okay.
So we like a masculine, strong man. And
But what if
and
they was
it
gay?
wouldn't be it wouldn't
Yes,
be
ma'am.
it wouldn't be masculine seeing two men together. There's nothing masculine about that. You know.
And what are they doing?
I don't even want to. I don't want to figure it out. I don't.
Okay.
Even. I don't mind whatever they want to do, and I ain't care. That's their business. I don't care.
Nobody want to see that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to. But with women are feminine, so men love, a woman's femininity. So then, if it's two women, this is what I've been told, that they think it's sexual. It's very sensual to see two women together. So I do understand men. I understand men. And men are greedy. Most men, not all men. But a lot of men.
I'm greedy, but I don't want that much.
See, and I respect that. But you're one of the first men I've ever heard say that, Robert.
Because a lot of men have a problem satisfying one woman.
Come on now and preach.
What you gonna do with two? So what you gonna do? You gonna be sitting there looking? You might as well just give it up. Just stick with the one you got and work with it.
Some men like to just look. They will participate, but it's the point that they don't have a problem even just looking.
But why be there?
Rico,
what's the purpose of being there?
Rico.
Well, I don't understand the reason to be there.
Patrick says, I think that for guys that like women too.
Exactly. Bobby Jean, go ahead.
Oh, I think that for guys that like women, two women is more sexy and better looking in the act than watching two dudes.
Right.
I still don't see it.
That's it. That's fair.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I heard on the View. What happened, and somebody wrote in about it, is the fantasy with the two women and the one man, and the woman was married to this man. She went to go get another woman for a menage a trois to be a surprise for her husband. And then when things got hot and heavy, he started spending more time and being more attracted and getting more into the other woman. And she said, "Time out." Time out.
But you already opened the door.
Yeah, there's no going back.
Yeah.
I know I'm not about that life because I'm not sharing. I cannot share. I'm not that strong.
Look at him. Mike said, "Let me."
I watch this show on Sundays. I watch this show on Sunday. Married, seeking brother, husband, or whatever is the name of the show. I think it's the stupidest show.
What's the name of that
they
show?
Over there trying to have it's seeking brother, husband, or something stupid. It's like no, it's not Sister Wives. It's the opposite. They went the opposite now. The lady's got 3 boyfriends or 2 husbands or whatever it is. I'm like, that's too much. What? Why?
Greed.
It don't make no sense. And all the guys sitting there looking at each other. What is he going to do in this relationship? And one feel like he's being pushed out. How about just stay one person? One person. It's easier.
It's easy.
Much easier. Find someone that you like. Be with it. Make it work, and keep it going.
Yeah. Patrick wants to know, has anybody watched the 50 Shades of Grey movies?
Yes, I watched. I think I for sure watched the first one. I watched a little bit of the second one, but not enough to say that I really watched it.
Yeah.
I watched 10 minutes of it and got bored because it was on HBO and then never looked back. I said, what is this all about? I said, it didn't faze me. I'll watch something else.
Books are always better than the actual film.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched 2 of them. I wasn't interested anymore. But I went with a group of girls. Like, we had like this club, and so we all, just wanted to check it out and laugh and talk about it.
Yeah, I went with the group also.
But I did watch it. I did watch Marlon Wayne's version, which was pretty funny.
50 Shades of Black, right?
Oh, he had a version?
That was hilarious.
I have to watch
it. He did a comedy spoof on it.
Marlon's funny. I have to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I am glad that everybody made comments on, what they were either passionate about or interested in. This has been a great rundown. I like this.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys are top notch. Like I said, top shelf people.
Mm-hmm. And we try to keep our ears to the street to give you all the information we know.
Maybe I need
And we value your opinions when you come up here too. So no one, please be ashamed. Just come on. I heard that, Rico.
We gonna cast what Mike 2.0 said down to the pits of hell. Check that out.
We touching in the
word
on
that.
that.
3 or 4.
I'm ready. Lord have mercy. He burned in hell.
Boy, you fool.
He's a nut.
He gonna be burning in hell playing the organ.
He's a complete nut, you guys. I try to tell
I'm just watching.
While the organ is playing, flames shooting out by the.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
I'm hot. I need some water. No water down here. A lot of feelings.
Patrick says it was a big topic to talk about, and I know people have a lot of feelings on the topic of transgender, and a great way to talk it out. Great show. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just looking at it.
That's what we're here for.
I'm not going to be upset about what a person wants to be. It concerns me if they're young and they're being taught something before they really need to learn about that kind of thing, like you are would.
Like Patrick said, they're teaching it in the school now. These kids don't even know ABCs.
I agree.
These kids don't know their ABCs, but you're teaching them about sex and everything else.
Right.
So I know I had to go up to the one time. My son was in and it's not the only thing. I remember mine was in 6th.
Blessings, Pandy.
Bless. Have a good day, Pandy.
Good night, Pandy.
Miss Kim, we can't hear you, honey.
We can. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. I don't understand why they're teaching this in the school now, but they're not teaching the right stuff. They don't want to teach you Black history, but they want to teach you about sex. They don't want to teach you, boys being boys, girls being girls, but they want everybody to use the same bathroom until something happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. And to me,
and when something happened, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Robert.
And when something happens, we should have did this. Yes. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Exactly. And I don't feel like it's the school's place to teach my underage children about sex whatsoever. It's just not your place whatsoever to teach them anything about it's sex. Period. I don't want my daughter to know about sex with the man, let alone with the female.
Yeah.
No. Because
we had to sign off in 6th grade for sex ed.
You remember that? You remember?
Yeah. You had to sign off. And if you didn't have your paper signed, you couldn't be in that class.
That's right. What? You had to go to a different classroom.
Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, huh?
I couldn't wait to sign my mama's name. But it all started when I was 3rd or 4th grade when they took the Pledge of Allegiance out the class. Remember they used to do the prayer and everything, and they said, that wasn't for everybody else. It all stopped back then. You start taking things out.
I pledge allegiance.
So,
Mocha said, "What in the forgery?"
You ask a kid right now how to say that. You ask a kid now to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I bet they couldn't do it. You could win $100.
I mean, because I know when I was in school, I know we didn't see a flag. Flag was not in the school, nowhere. The only way you could see it was outside.
What?
Yep, on a pole.
We had one in
Never
the
inside the
classroom.
school.
We had to do the Pledge of Allegiance. We had to sing the song. We had to do everything.
Yeah,
My country, 'tis a
we had one
baby.
in the
Hmm.
Okay,
classroom.
how about now, you guys?
We hear
We
you.
had to.
Okay.
We hear you loud and clear.
I hate that they took prayer out of school, and I feel like, okay, so you want to take it out of school, but give the people who want to pray an opportunity to do that. I'm not going to tell my
Right.
child, and I told him, I'm not going to have you up there saying I pledge of allegiance to the flag, and you can't pray to your God. No.
Yeah,
So they didn't want him to
Wow.
do it, but I told him I wish I would try to stop him because I'll lay a lawsuit so quick.
yeah.
I
Hmm.
stopped pledge allegiance, my allegiance to the flag in the 4th grade, and I've never discussed this with anyone. I never told my mother. I never told anyone. I just didn't do it because I've always been a thinker. It just didn't feel right to me. I didn't understand it, and
Hmm.
it didn't feel right that I was putting my hand over my heart, speaking to a flag and doing what everyone else was doing. Like
Hmm.
that just wasn't me. So
A flag can't speak
my
back to you.
spirit just didn't want to do that. So I didn't do it.
Yeah. I remember doing
And as I get older now, and I understand how they treat the blacks in this
it.
country, I don't want to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't want to put my hand over my heart. I don't even take off my hat no more.
Yeah.
I always
People
kneel.
say it's disrespectful, but I just don't do it.
I
I
mean,
don't have a flag. I don't want one. I would kneel. I would never stand up and wherever people say, "Oh, everybody rise." Well, I'm not rising. I'm sitting down. I don't know what that flag,
Hmm.
because the flag don't mean anything as
yeah.
American. That flag represents
Hmm.
some other means.
I never got
Welcome
into
in, Mocha Mima. I was gone when you came in. And Trill
Welcome in,
Beauty,
Mocha.
nice to see you all. She said
Oh, sure.
that she's been listening, but she's got to cook. And Mocha Mima said we had a flag in each classroom.
Yep,
Tr-
I remember that.
Trill
Flag
also
in every classroom.
Trill also said great topics and great show.
Thank you, Trill.
Thank you, Trill.
Yeah. Some of them can take a moment of silence, but when my son wanted to take the moment of silence, they questioned him, and I was, I had to run straight up there. I was like, don't do that, don't.
Hmm.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
And that's the thing too. I never got into it. I remember doing it in the 4th grade. I pledged allegiance to the flag, but you know, when it come down to it, if that flag ain't gonna protect you, like those school shootings and stuff, it's like, what's the point? I mean, the flag ain't gonna protect you when you coming out. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a shield. It won't,
Mm-hmm.
like, well, what's
Hmm.
like, whereas you praying to God, someone who will force somebody will look over you in prayer. You know what I mean? Versus a flag. You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
a flag doesn't have power. Versus God. It's like God's for
Wow.
everything. It's like, what can the
Amen.
flag do for me? You
They
know.
feel like money and
Amen.
guns are their power.
And Trill Beauty said, "My kids say it every day.
Patrick says
Laugh
a
out
lot of
loud. I
parents
hear
shield
it."
their kids from flood.
Yeah, I saw it too. Oh, I remember doing that, seeing parents pulling the kids out when they would start talking
Mm.
about prayer in school, whatever. It's like,
Hmm.
Trill, they have. I'm sorry.
Right.
Trill Beauty T said, and being from Texas, we had to say the Texas pledge. What? That's interesting.
That's interesting. I never knew they had one.
Neither did
Wow.
That's
I.
tech. Yep.
Wow.
Does anyone know
Did my
why we
sound go
say a
back
pledge
out?
of allegiance? No, we hear you, Miss Kim.
Okay,
We
just
hear
want
you.
to go ahead.
Yeah, I never did it past 6th grade. I sat my butt down.
Mhm.
I just wonder why we have to pledge allegiance. Um,
Because that's just the school
That's how,
rules. Whoever made that bull crap
that's how
up.
they attempt to keep you patriotic and die hard for your country.
Yeah.
You won't turn, and all of
I
that.
appreciate my country. I respect my country. I respect all of our armed services, the
yeah,
men and
I
women who
just wish the
fight.
country respect us.
Oops.
yeah,
Now, Tell the truth, shame devil.
Amen on that.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick says,
Yeah,
do they clap after and say deep in the heart of Texas? I came with you.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
What's wrong with Patrick?
The basement in Alamo.
You been hanging with this short Shannon.
Texas. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, Texas is a different, place. They want to succeed from the country, so. And it's funny how, people are, how they act.
Crazy.
They want to tell the Mexicans to go home, but Mexico, you own Texas and Arizona and all places.
And California.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want none of our Latino people to
Mexicans
go back
should be telling them, you go back home.
I know that's right. I
look at that. Look at that. He said, yes. They do clap.
She says they do clap.
Mm-hmm.
I need every Latino person to stay here in California, please. And thank you.
All right, everybody. Well, we have gone an hour and 40 minutes.
Excellent stuff.
Excellent. Bobby Jean, thank you for your service. But thank you, everybody. This has been great. We're gonna reel it in because it's been about an hour and 45 minutes since we've been on, and we appreciate you all always. Thank you so much. Does anybody else have anything that they want to close with? Because we'll be back next Monday.
We're just holding until.
I want to say, all the men again. All the men, go get your Mother's Day gift for all the women that are in your life. Don't wait till the last minute, please.
Now that's a word.
Get an edible arrangement. Get some jewelry from Pandy. Most of the thing. Please get a card if you ain't do nothing else. You could give gift card from Miss Kim. She have gift certificates. Grab them.
That's such a kind word for you to give, Robert. I love a considerate man. He is speaking facts, gentlemen. Women, we appreciate cards, jewelry, happy Mother's Day. Just something that shows that you appreciate us. We appreciate it.
I just spoiled.
Without a woman, we wouldn't be here, Rico. So I appreciate the women.
No, I'm just playing around, but I fully do respect that. But no, they still spoiled.
Yes, we are.
I'm spoiled too, so I understand.
You're supposed to be spoiled.
I like.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
A woman is supposed to spoil her man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Say that again.
A woman is supposed to spoil her man and ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there's the link in the chat if you all have any last minute needs or if you know someone that might, you click on that website and I have tons and tons of fashionable jewelry for $5 and $25. They are nickel and lead free.
And although it is inexpensive, I promise you it is quality jewelry because I have purchased many pieces from Ms. Kim and I usually wear her pieces in my videos. And I'm very happy and satisfied with them.
Yeah. Bobby Jean even stole a pair, y'all, and they look good on her.
I'm a star.
Oh, Miss Kim, just to give you some great news, I've been pushing your channel out, the Miss Bling. A lot of females is be watching. They want to buy some stuff, and I gave them the link and everything. So I hope something come good out of that. I told them everything about your jewelry.
Thank you, Rico.
It don't turn your neck green, don't turn your ear green, nothing. Everything is so cool with this jewelry. So yeah, go check her out.
Yes.
Stop buying from the dollar store. Come to
Thank you, Rico. Did you tell him that Grandma Johnson? Yeah. Did you tell him Grandma Johnson was gonna come and
I didn't want to get into Grandma. I didn't get into Grandma Johnson. I believe that with you.
And
that's right, Patrick. Sometimes women spoil their man too.
And if anybody wants to have a good time, go to Sure Shannon Show. You will have a good laugh. You will have a good laugh. You will see all of us on there. We talk more trash than a little bit. Just don't play his bootleg games because they don't work. But you will have a good time.
Now you wait a second.
Miss Kim, can you please?
I live for Wednesday night. I live to go and talk trash to Sure Shannon. Yeah.
Miss Kim, can you please text me when Sure Shannon's show is on, please, to remind me?
I sure can. I'll remind you. And it is Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, but I will remind you. And that would be 4 p.m. your time.
Sure Shannon, if I go to your channel now, could I set a what is it called?
A reminder notification?
Reminder? No. He doesn't do it like that.
Oh.
Yeah, you
usually
better go set it up.
I'll probably post it tomorrow.
Shannon, drop your link.
Oh,
if you set it up, then that will be easier to remember because it'll remind you.
Okay, but now type in I love Bling.
I love you. But what is going on with YouTube? They're not giving out notifications.
I noticed that too. It's like, but see,
I'm not receiving nobody. It's just starting to get cuckoo now.
There it is, Bobby Jean. There's my link
to
my channel.
Okay, let me go on.
Patrick says, Miss Kim is the first one in there before the show starts. Shots fired. LOL.
Marlene comes in there firing off at me, right?
Oh no, but you don't have it set up yet. Okay, I'll wait. But just in case, Ms. Kim, because I really don't want to forget, can you just please text me?
I will.
Before the show. Thank you.
And I'll be in the bushes waiting for Sure Shannon to say my name, and then I can pop it out and he don't know when I'm there.
Please, just want attention. Get on now.
Don't have me have the people come over and say how they feel about you again.
Ain't nobody
scared. My gosh. That was
deep in my heart. I feel they have a lot to say.
Yeah, Robert was over there telling lies too.
No lies over here, just tell the truth.
Robert was telling the people, don't you have more to say? I feel like you have more to say about the Sure Shannon show. Hilarious.
The whole time I couldn't stop laughing.
It went 2.5 hours that night.
We got another one. Mocha Mima said, Sure Shannon, don't be wasting my time if I stop by. She sound like a woman.
Patrick said that night was funny. Patrick said that night was funny.
Yeah, it was. Everybody and their mama coming out the woodwork after me. Wait a minute.
They had friends who didn't even know Shannon coming out to say something.
I'm saying they was coming. They was all in the UK. They was everywhere.
Yeah, they from all over coming after me, from the desert to the. That's what it felt like. Everybody come and confess.
Okay, before we go, everybody drop your link. If you want to drop your link, you can. Just type in I love Bling, no spaces, so that people can pick you up or you can pick them up. Okay? Because I'm telling you, at 11 o'clock, I'm clicking that button in stream because I love you all and I want you all to get your rest, and more importantly, I got to get mine.
Exactly.
I love you.
Yeah, I got a long week. I got to work all the rest of the week. Double shift, so.
And there's Bobby Jean's link has been dropped.
And I have a premiere at
okay. About to drop hers.
Mocha, you got to retype that, honey. I think it's 2 eyes. I think.
There she goes. She got it.
I thought I heard somebody coming in.
Robert, have you created your channel yet?
Uh-oh.
No. I'm still fighting it.
He's lazy.
Okay, can you at
He
least
lazy. He don't want to do it.
can you at least just for us, even if you just film something
He's shy.
for 2 seconds, or if it's 3 seconds, and just create a little short so that there is just
He needs
one
some
piece of
lizard milk.
content there so that people can go and subscribe. And you guys know that you can subscribe to a channel even if there's no content there, right?
Yeah.
Mocha Mima's link has been dropped. You guys, please go over there and check out. And the way you cannot mess up where you are, if you're on your computer, you can just hit a control and then click on it, and it'll open up a new tab with their channel on it. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on your phone, you can bring it up, and then you can, tap a video and then click watch later, just so you can get back to that person. And this is how we grow. How we grow.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, what is wrong with your Wait a minute, hold up. Before I say, what is wrong with this robot?
Oh,
you're not gonna come from the robot.
Yeah. It just don't like you, I guess.
Rico, you're not gonna come from Nightbot.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take him out back and beat him.
Rico, remember you said a long time ago that Nightbot had blocked you or something?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Well, okay, try it now, because it's been a couple minutes. Try it.
Well, Patrick, we will be there to support.
Getting a new show with Short Shannon. Okay.
We will be supporting you, Patrick.
Mm-hmm. Making big stories again. He will not disappoint you. I won't say nothing after that.
Oh.
There we go, Rico. There we go.
If he didn't do it, I would have been up there beating him up.
Don't be coming for my assistant. Don't be coming.
Rico, I had fights with Nightbot myself.
Yeah. At first, I didn't. When I started YouTube, I didn't know what it was, and I used to cuss it out. I'm like, they said, "Oh, it's a machine."
You do that?
Oh,
Rico, you can't be messing with the AIs now, because they coming.
Miss Kim and Robert, next week, can we please on your channel, since you said talk about artificial intelligence? I'm not going to start a conversation now because I know we're ending, but I would like to have a conversation about artificial intelligence next week.
We'll talk about
over here on the rundown.
Ooh, Robert, you want to talk about that?
I'm gonna have to
talk about it
and get some information.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I do know, I was thinking about that. I do know a little bit about it. I studied about it in college, but it's so much more advanced now. But I did hear about something that's out now that is out of sight. So yeah, we could bring that up.
Well, I heard a young man holding a conversation with the AI, and his mother told him she didn't want him involved with that because it's demonic forces, and he started talking to the AI and asking questions, and it was not what we wanted to hear. It was very scary.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna keep it.
The program with what they want you to hear.
Yeah, matter of fact, I could do a video one day, and so y'all guys can see it close up and personal.
Okay.
Like Terminator, Patrick says, the rise of the machines, they are becoming self-aware.
T2.
So true.
Yep, they are taking over the world.
Yes, they are.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's stupid because it's like, why would you make something that can learn so much? You don't have no blocks on it where it can learn so much more, and then it'll figure out that it's smarter than you are, the creator.
Oh, Megan.
Megan, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, iRobot. It's a whole bunch. So we're going to have to look at this and figure this out.
Yeah. Megan would be a good neighbor to have, I think.
For you.
No.
For you.
Megan, I'll have to lay Megan out real fast.
Yeah.
Just
You
because
can't
it's a machine.
she's stronger than you.
I'm gonna shoot her head clean off.
Now, Rico, we're gonna be praying for you. We're gonna be praying for you, Rico.
It's bad
Yeah,
enough
him
I
and
don't
these
want to
guns.
talk to robots on the phone.
You do that every day when they call you on the robo calls. Aye.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Kathy said Chucky versus Megan. I would watch. Me too.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
All of them.
Chucky might be going to jail. He's over there molesting little kids. He's a pedophile.
Oh Lord, say it ain't so. Not Chucky.
Yes, Chucky, the actor that plays Chucky. Yep.
Really?
Oh, the actor. Well, I knew something.
For real?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Actor. He's over the little boys. He's a pedophile.
So what he
not in jail.
Sound like Congress.
I always want to know who played that role. I ain't never know.
Wait, who was it that played the role?
He's a little. I forgot his name. He's a short guy, little chubby from America. Okay. I'll have information for you on next Monday.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
All right, now we're over 2 hours. We got to go now.
Okay.
I know. I'm just gonna tell them quickly. Is it? No, that's not him. Chucky character. Ed Gale. But Robert, you can tell us more about it when portrayed by. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Then got some more names too. So more than one person. Brad Dourif, Fiona Dourif. But you can tell us all about it.
I think the first name was. Yeah, next week I'll have it for you.
Okay.
All rich people in the Illuminati, all that. That's what this is doing. Everybody doing it. We need to talk about that one.
And like the Scientology stuff.
Well, send me.
Yeah.
Send us the information if you want to talk about it. If you think about it, after the show, you guys know to contact me on G. You know how to contact Robert. If I can always give the information to Robert.
Just leave a comment after the show, and I check it all the time.
Yeah, that too.
Will do.
You got IG?
Robert got IG? Oh, okay.
I thought he had IG. I'm like, you never told nobody.
Robert, keep it simple.
But if there's any questions or any comments or anything that we would like to discuss
such a good
in the future, we can just drop it down in the comment section. And please, you guys, remember to comment, leave a comment, because that is another way that people in the replay can find you, and that we can support our hosts and push their video out more. And don't only share here on YouTube, share on all of your platforms. It would really help spread the word about the rundown.
Share it with the church.
Oh Lord. Wait a minute. Wait now, Robert. Wait a minute. Calm down, Robert. He's talking about the church next to your church. Not your church, Mike. Not your church. But the church next to your church.
Not the church with no walls, the other church.
The church.
The real Baptist church.
The church that has walls and walls. Yes, go in that church. And invite them to the rundown.
All right, everybody. I'm calling it. Woo! Time out. Until next. Okay. Enjoyed everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming. On behalf of Robert and I, we enjoyed you. It's been real.
This is the week 3. I'm hanging in there. It's week 3.
I knew you. Listen, I wasn't gonna get anybody that was a swab. I knew you was gonna be able to do it.
Don't be shy, Robert.
I've been grooming you for a couple years now, Robert.
That don't sound too good, Kim.
Bobby Jean, I wish you could have met Cynthia. But yeah, Cynthia and I we bet on when Robert was going to finally come up on the panel. And we got him up there, and he's been going ever since.
Don't be shy.
I moderate 6 to 7 channels every week.
Get a little closer.
Wow.
Don't be
You're
shy.
doing an awesome job, Robert.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying.
You know, and because you know what, I like talking to people who have sense, you know, and you know can hold a proper conversation, and so I needed somebody that could vibe with me to doing this type of show because you know that's a must. It's vital. So I love it.
But you did say you also groomed them.
I did. I mean, what's wrong
Thank
with
you,
that,
Rico? Thank you.
Robert.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just hilarious.
Robert said,
I mean, you know, you have to sometimes you have to mold and you have to, you know, groom, you know.
Robert, but you know what though? But y'all make good hosts together and make it into a show. Yeah, so yeah, you got the right person up there. Him.
Trill Beauty.
Don't let it be me. I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like,
Rico, you and I have talked before, and we've been just talking just like nobody else was there, and everybody could hear what we were saying, but we had a good time. See, that's the danger of being on Rico's show by yourself.
Thank you, Robert.
That's the danger because he makes you relax so that you don't even realize that you talking to the world. And I'm like, you know what did I say over there?
Yes.
You never know what might slide out my mouth. So
you better remember because everybody else remembers it.
They like it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Thank you, Beauty. Robert answered you. Yeah. And so as soon as I end this show, you can click refresh or recycle, and then it'll allow you to leave a comment underneath the video. So I'm gonna stop it so she can go ahead and do that, and we can get out of here and stop holding.
Okay. One more thing, Ms. Kim, before we leave.
Yes, ma'am.
And before you give us your wonderful, beautiful prayer that you always end with, Trill Beauty's question was, how can we leave feedback? And I'm just repeating this for the people who are watching the replay. Remember, you can leave feedback down in the comment section, and Ms. Kim or Robert will get back with you. And that is how you stay in touch with our host and the panel. And we welcome you, and we for being here and watching the replay. And please, you guys, watch it as many times as you want. When you're driving home from work and you need something to listen to, when you're bored at night and you want to just listen to something with, you know, good conversation, relax and fall asleep, turn on the rundown. Peace.
Deuces. All right, you guys. Let me pray everybody out. Father God, I thank you that we have such an enjoyable time tonight. I thank you for the people that came in to take the time to hang out with Robert and I, because they didn't have to. They have plenty of other things that they could be doing. And I just want to thank you that everyone that is within the sound of my voice, either now live or on the replay, Father God, I thank you that they have sweatless victories. I thank you, Father God, that you have your traveling mercies upon them. I thank you that their families are well and adjusted. I thank you, Father God, that they have a sweet and restful sleep tonight, and that tomorrow morning they will wake up again in the land of the living, following your purpose and your design. Thank you, Father God. In the name of Jesus, we pray peace and strength over all of these people. Amen. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Amen. See everybody later.
Bye-bye.
All right.
The rundown next Monday, 9 p.m.
Hey, hold on.
See y'all.
Hold up before y'all leave.
Too late.
Because last time it happened, took me 15 minutes to. How do you get off this thing? The 15 minutes I was up on here playing with it, I just left it on.
Okay. You can just click the back button on your browser, or you can just X out on the browser. Are you on your browser on your computer?
Yes.
He gonna do it, and then he gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see nothing.
That was true. He was in the background, you guys, in the lobby, and he was saying, I don't know how to get off. And he was looking all around like he was, and I just clicked him out. I said, I'm not going to leave him in here like that. I'm not going to leave him in here like that.
Yeah, okay, now I see it.
Bye, Rico.
That's true, Mocha. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Go ahead, Rico. I want to see. Bye.
He still didn't find it.
I guess wait a minute, hold up. I guess I did. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now it's you and Robert. Now we're going to fight
Rico.
tonight. Shannon.
Hey, how you doing? Okay.
Are we gonna fight tonight? You guys, come on, y'all, step off.
No, I ain't gonna fight with him. I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on off here. I see y'all. Yeah, this was good. All right, I'll see y'all later. All right, good night.
All right, talk to you later. All right.
Robert. Thank you. Shannon, you're not gone. You did it again. Hey! Good night, everybody.